Hey everyone, welcome to this lesson 7 of the Funk Fundamentals course. In today's lesson we'll be learning how to play two positions of the -7 chord, and we'll be learning an amazing funky groove song which sounds like this. Alright guys, so my name is Simone from Your Guitar Academy. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to our channel to check out all the other guitar lessons that we release here on YouTube. And now we are ready to jump into the lesson and learn the two positions for this -7 chords. So we are going to learn the E-7 chord and the B-7 chord. Now the E-7 chord has the root note on the 7th fret of the A string. You place your first finger there, you place a bar, and then you use the A-7 shape with your second and third finger. So the second finger goes on the 8th fret of the B string, and the ring finger goes on the 9th fret of the D string, like this. Make sure to mute with the top part, with your tip of the first finger, the top string, the low E string, because in this way you can move it everywhere you want on the fretboard, and you can make sure that you strum all of your strings with your picking hand, and you don't have to get worried about the sound coming from the low E string if it's not in the right key. So you can play E-7 like this, but you can move it anywhere you want, for example to D-7 using the first finger, the bar, on the 5th fret of the A string, and you're gonna get exactly the same shape, the same position on your D-7. The other chord that we are going to learn, as I said, it's the B-7. The B-7 sounds like this, and it's played with the root note on the 7th fret of the low E string. You can place your second finger there and then use your ring finger, your finger number 3, as a mini bar on the D, G and B strings, like this. If you're not familiar with this position, you might want to try to use your thumb on the root note, so on the 7th fret of the low E string, and then use your first finger in order to play the mini bar of the D, G and B strings 7th fret. Whatever position you feel more comfortable, you just want to make sure that the A string and the high E string are muted. So we are going to strum 6 strings, but only 4 of them are producing the sound, and the A and high E are going to be muted, completely muted. Even here, it's important to know where your root note is, because in this way you're going to move the same position anywhere you want, just looking for the root note on the E string. So if I want to go, for example, to G-7 with the same position, I'm going to go to the 3rd fret of the low E string with my second finger. That's going to be my G, and this position, or G's, or this one, is going to be my G-7. Alright, so in the example that I played before at the beginning of the video, I was starting with a G-7 in this way. So this G-7 is the same shape as the E-7 that we just learned. Your bar, your root note is going to be on the 10th fret of the A string. Again, I'm muting the low E string on top, and then I'm going to use my second and third fingers on the 11th fret B string and 12th fret on the D string, like this. Now, when I start playing this groove, I actually start with my bar only, and I go with my second and third fingers on this G-7 slightly later, like in this way. So when do I actually add with a hammer on these two fingers? I add them on the second 16th. So I'm going to play one downstroke for the first 16th with the bar only. While I go up without hitting the strings, I'm going to use the second and third fingers in order to create my hammer on, my G-7 chord, like this. Then on the 3rd 16th, I go down without hitting the strings again, and then on the 4th 16th, I play my upstroke, hitting the strings and playing the full chord. So nice and slowly, this first beat of G-7 sounds like this. 1 E and up. Once more, even slower than this. 1 E and up. So make sure that you let your picking hand loose and you let it go, still counting all of the 16ths, but you're going to add your second and third fingers only on the second 16th without hitting the strings. It's a hammer on like this. So the sound must come from your fretting hand this time. So then once you've done that, in the second beat you're not going to play anything, so there is one beat of rest, one pause, which takes the entire second beat. In the third beat you're going to move to the second chord. This second chord is going to be a D-7 played with the same shape we used to play before the B-7, so it's going to be with your root note on the 10th fret, low E string, and then your mini bar on the 10th fret of the D, G and B string. You're going to go there in the beat number 3 of your first bar. You're going to play the first 16th as a ghost note, and on the second 16th you don't play anything, so you just go up without hitting the strings. Third 16th you play the real chord. Fourth 16th you don't play anything at all, so if I play only the third beat, it's going to be 3 E and R. Once more, 3 E and R. In the fourth beat, I'm going to play a ghost note on the first 16th and an upstroke hitting the strings on the second 16th and nothing on the third and fourth 16th. So the fourth 16th by itself, sorry, the fourth beat by itself is going to be 4 E and R. If I play now the D-7 third and fourth beats together, they're going to be 3 E and R, 4 E and R. And now, all together with the G-7, in order to hear the full first bar, this is going to be 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R. Alright, so this is the first bar of our groove. Then we are going to play something very similar in the second bar, but the first chord in the second bar is going to be a C-7. Same shape as the D-7, just moving 2 frets back with your root note on the 8th fret, low E string, like this. And we are going to play only the first and the fourth 16ths in the first beat, like 1 E and up. The second and third 16ths in the middle, they are just empty movements where you don't hit the strings, you don't play any ghost notes at all. So you just play 1 E and up. Second beat, following this, you're not going to play anything, so it's going to be 1 E and up, 2 E and up. For the third and fourth beats, so the second half of this second bar, we're going to move to D-7 again, but this D-7 this time is going to be played with the same position as we played the G-7, so with the root note on the 5th fret, A string, with your bar here, second finger, third finger, like this, and we play the same rhythm as before, so 3 E and R, 4 E and R. How does this work? One downstroke hitting the ghost notes in the beat number 3, first 16th, one downstroke playing the real chord in the third 16th. Then in the last beat we are going to play 16th on the first, we're going to play a ghost note on the first 16th and an upstroke on the second 16th. So the third and fourth beats for the D-7 together, they sound like 3 E and R, 4 E and R. So all together, the second bar C-7, D-7 sounds like this. 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R. Even slower than this, so it's going to be 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R. Make sure that the ghost notes, when you play these ghost notes, are going to be very quiet, so you don't want to play very loud ghost notes. It's a percussive hit. Sometimes you just want to hit 1 or 2 strings. That's absolutely fine. You just want to create groove into your rhythm. So if I play now the 2 bars all together, nice and slowly, they're gonna sound like this. 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R, 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R, and start again. I'm going to play them the same 2 bars slightly faster now a couple of times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R, 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4. Again, 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and 1 E and R, 2 E and R, 3 E and R, 4 E and R. Alright, so as usual, my advice is to start nice and slow and then increase the tempo while you practice. don't forget that you can click the link in the description here below, and you'll find a full write-up of this lesson with backing tracks for your practice, and even a moving tab where you can see myself playing this groove with the tab next to it, and you can also slow it down if you want to practice it a little bit slower and then increase the tempo gradually. So as usual, I hope that this lesson helped you guys and you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to our channel to check out all the other lessons that we have available here on YouTube, and if you have any feedback, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next lesson.